Here, Miss Perp, back with another video, and I just got done watching the first episode of Dr. Stone, a brand new anime that has released in the summer, and there's a lot of dope summer anime coming out just in this month, and it's not even fall time yet. But, I've been kind of, iffy about this based off the trailers, but, I like the premise, and I'm glad that I finally get around to watching this, because I am already hooked into this universe. I love the concept. I like the characters that they show off. It's very, what's the word I'm looking for? Very isolated, but also grand at the same time. So we get introduced to these two characters, Setku, the dude that you see in this picture, the main character, one of the main characters, and he's like this a man about science, and he's really, really smart because he figures out a lot of things throughout this episode. Then we get Taji. I know I'm butchering their names because I'm just like I'm very new to their names, so it's gonna take me a minute to get used to saying their names right and whatnot. But you got these two characters, and there's this event that happens, or just this thing that happens around the world where everybody just turns to stone. And right off the bat, you're like, what is going on? Why did this happen? But while everybody is turned to stone, 3,000 something years go by, and Taiju, or however you want to pronounce his name, wakes up. He's kind of like that, very humble. He's kind of a big oaf, as Setku likes to call him. But he's kind of more of the muscle in this case. And he's really in love with this girl. And before he even gets to express how he feels about this girl, that's when everybody gets turned into stone. And, he wakes up kind of like he's kind of in awe because everybody's turned into stone and doesn't know really what's going on, until he runs into Setku, and, he's really excited to see him. He asks him how much time has gone by, and Setku replies about 3,700 years have been going by. And he finds this out because he's just been counting ever since he's been turned into stone. Because when people are turned into stone, they don't necessarily die. The ones that are still intact, they're just trapped in the stone. And so he's sitting there counting the whole time how much time has gone by, which is insane. That shit is insane. Setku is a very interesting character, very different character. He has this mad scientist vibe about him. Very confident, very overconfident, I should say. But pretty much what they have to do now is pretty much rebuild society from the ground up, which really interests me and got me hooked onto this show. I really like I said, I like the concept. I like the things that they're figuring out, how to make wine, and they even find out a way how to break people out of stone. They start with the animals first, though. This was a really good, solid first episode. I can't wait to see what else they have in store with this series. Very different type of anime. I like those type of animes, that don't do the same tropes. Even though the design is your typical shonen, characters with the spiky hairs, but I like the premise of this. It's more you got to rebuild, and who knows what other dangers out there. Just gonna have to wait to see how this all plays out. But let me know how y'all felt about this first episode. Like, comment, subscribe. Follow me on Twitter at PerpMinded. And I'm gonna have to just check y'all out in the next video. And if y'all really fuck with me, hit that like button so I can keep doing more of these videos. But yeah, I'll check y'all out later. Peace.
When I was young, I thought that success was all I needed. That's what was gonna bring the happiness. Buying my mom a house, being the fame, the accolades, having people say, yo, you are the best in the game. I thought those would be the things that would bring happiness. And then when those things came, the happiness wasn't there. And I realized why that was. There was such an attempt to achieve these things and to keep going that you lose sight of the people and the blessings that you have around.